Pam here. Welcome to the comeback, my journey to Wonderland and more. Today I want to talk to you about the week 1 of the first Phorm Fall Challenge. I don't know why that's a hard thing for me to say. I don't know. Anyways, so a couple things happened on the first week. Let's cut to the chase. So I lost 1 pound. And at first I started thinking like, only 1 pound. But then I realized I'm a woman. I didn't realize I'm a woman, but there are times during the month that we gain weight or that we retain water, and that is one of these weeks. So the fact that I lost 1 pound is a huge success. Huge, huge, huge. So I'll take it. Second thing that I did. So in our coaching group, one of our friends, Wanda, said, I'm going to do a sprint triathlon to see what her progress is, see what she does at the beginning and at the end of the challenge. I'm like, well, if Wanda can do it, I guess I'll do it. So I decided that Sunday night. The challenge starts Monday morning. So Monday, I do a sprint triathlon. Now, keep in mind, I know how to swim, I know how to ride a bike, and I definitely know how to run/walk. But I've never done them all together. And I really don't recommend going out and just doing that and hoping to be competitive, because you really do need to train for these things. But I did it. It took me a total of like 2 hours and 20 minutes. The swim took me like 26 minutes. And as I got closer to the end, I kept calculating, now wait, how many lengths do I need to go? Are you sure? I used, I used a shoe to keep track. So when I did every 100, I moved the shoe on the pool deck a quarter turn. When I got back up top, I did 400, which was 16 lengths? Yes, 16 lengths. So I had to do 2 shoe rotations plus an extra. As long as no one touched my freaking shoe, I was okay. But I was really worried about miscounting, and got that done. Then I went inside to the gym. I did spin bike for 12.4 miles. I did a little extra just to make sure I had enough. And then I got changed. Then I went out to do the run. Now keep in mind that I was at a new gym. Didn't really know what a 5K distance was, so I just started walking. And of course that day in Chico, California was like the windiest day ever. Like resistance training, walking into the wind kind of wind. It was crazy. So I'm walking around this big block. I get back, I'm like, that was only 1.5 miles, seriously? So then I started like, okay, well, if I calculate, if I go this far here, then when you're getting close to the end and you're tired, I'm thinking, if I go this far here, this is this much distance. And then if I backtrack, it's double that distance. Because I didn't want to get back to the gym in my car and still have 0.2 of a mile to go. So I was able to calculate it properly, and I did it. And I felt so good afterwards. It was awesome. It was awesome. I was really tired though that day. And I still have another workout to do. That was, because on 75 hard, you have to do 2 workouts. I had another one later on. Sorry, I'm in my garage and my light just shut off. That was my first success, and it was awesome. Also, by the way, I must say to San Diego State Aztecs, go Aztecs. We are undefeated in football, and I think someone said we play Air Force, but I'm not sure. Could be Towson, not sure. Anyways, good luck Aztecs. The second accomplishment I did, the second transformation, if you will. Okay, so I'm starting to swim. Last week I swam 3 times, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I grew up swimming, we had a pool. So swimming is second nature to me. What is not second nature is getting out of the pool. You're like, man, what the heck are you talking about getting out of the pool? Everyone gets out of the pool. And that is true. And when you like see swimmers on TV, I have a box, like a box jump box right here. They like put their hands on the side of the pool and they're down here and they go, whoop, and they put their leg up. Sometimes they put their foot on the ground and they just go, whoop, pop up. Okay, newsflash. I can't do that. So I could not get myself through my whole life. I've always had to use the stairs, either the stairs that you actually literally walk out, or the ones where you hold onto the railing and go pull yourself up. Okay, I didn't have the arm strength to pull the lower body out of the pool. So I'm in the pool. I'm like, okay, we're doing this transformation business, so let's see if we can get out of the pool. So I started just doing what I thought were push-ups. They're kind of more like muscle-ups if you know CrossFit. Hands on the side of the pool, and I'm down, and I push off the bottom, and I go push myself up like I'm doing a push-up. Okay, so I'm like this, 1, 2, 3, and it looks like I'm doing a push-up to anyone. Newsflash, no one was watching, but I figured everyone was watching. And I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do 5 of those push-ups, and on the 5th one, I'm gonna put my right knee up and over out of the pool. That's what I'm gonna do. So I'm like right here. This requires a demonstration. Hands are on the side of the pool. And I'm like, okay. But before I start, I literally looked around and I saw someone walking up from like the deep end of the pool to the other end. They were like just walking through the pool area. I literally waited for them because at some point in my life, I must have tried to do this probably when I was younger. And I bet I didn't succeed, and I bet I felt really embarrassed. People might have laughed, because kids are terrible. They're not very kind. Not all kids, but a lot of kids. But I digress. I waited for them to go. I also looked in front of me, because they have their weights outside. They still have them outside after COVID, like the weight machines. And I looked, I'm like, okay, there's only 2 people out there, and they don't appear to be watching me, so let's do this. So, hands, side the pool. I'm like, 1, 2. I'm not gonna do it 5 times. So let's say I did 3 and 4. So here I am. So I'm down here, I've done 4. I said I've done 5. Integrity means you do what you say when you say you're gonna do it. So I'm like, I take a quick glance around. No one's looking. I'm like, okay. All right, Pam, you can do this, you can do it. Get your knee up, get your knee up, get your knee up, get your knee up. So I go down and I go pop up and I put my knee up. You can kind of see that. I go boop. Knee goes on there and I'm like, holy crap, I got out of the pool. I got out of the pool. I was so excited about getting out of the pool without having to use the freaking stairs. Oh my gosh, it was so exciting. So exciting. So then later in the week, I'm like, well, I don't have to get out of the pool that way because I've already done it once. But again, I felt very self-conscious. And this time there were more people around because it was later in the day and the bodybuilders were outside. And I'm like, all right, Pam, you already did it once. But there was still that doubt, the little doubt. I'm like, maybe that was a fluke. Maybe that was a fluke and I didn't do it. So I did. I'm like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and long story short, I did it. I did it. I successfully got out of the pool. I did not fall on my face. I did not fall back in the pool. I did it. Transformation. Sometimes it happens on the scale. Sometimes it happens in other ways. So that is the beauty of this challenge, is that it is not just food and scale related. I will forever be able to know I can get out of the pool in that way. I mean, I can use the stairs if I want to, but I don't have to. And isn't that an awesome feeling? So those are the results of my week 1. As I tape this day, it is a Thursday of week 2. So I will get you some results. I've done some pretty amazing things this week. It's going really well. So thank you for watching, and I do appreciate all your support. And